First and foremost, Happy New Year. I hope you had a great New Year's Eve despite all of the stuff that is going on at the moment. Here in Germany we are on a second lockdown. And yeah, in this video I will do an unboxing and first look of this small little Peakdesign package. Alright, here we are at my desk. This is a small little package from, as you can tell, Peakdesign. Most of you who watch my channel know Peakdesign from the everyday backpack, the video you can see in the info tab above. Also, they are pretty known for their camera clip, which I personally haven't been able to test yet. A pretty cool little tool which I really want to review in the future, but this is something completely different. So let's unbox this and do a first impression. A quick little disclaimer: I intentionally never inform myself about the items that I unbox and that I do first impressions videos on, because I want to give you a very honest first impression without knowing too many details, information about that specific item. Alright, so what's inside? This is the everyday case. So some of you know that I ride a motorcycle, and on my phone I have this Quadlock case, which basically lets me attach my phone to the handlebar of my motorcycle, or whenever I'm not riding I have this small little attachment tool which I can put on here to have like a little grip tool or even a phone stand. And what Peakdesign created here is, as you can see, Mobile by Peakdesign, which is a case, and then you can attach this case to your phone and have a similar tool on your phone. So this is the OnePlus 7 Pro, and this is the iPhone 11 Pro case, which obviously I can't use because I am an Android user. But let's take a quick look at this iPhone case. Let me know in the comment section below, are you an Android user or are you an iPhone user? I would love to know which kind of phone you are using. So this is, as you can see, the iPhone case, and it's a completely different lock and mount. So with the Quadlock you basically have this rounded shape with 4 indentation marks. Let me zoom in a little bit. So here you have the Quadlock, 4 little holes. You place the phone onto your mount or onto this tool and then rotate to have a very firm connection to whatever you are connecting it to. With the Peakdesign you have this square shape to it, and I don't know yet how this works, if this is magnetic. There are some, how you call this? There is a ledge underneath. First impression is this case feels very well made, and I like this texture to it. I like how phones have glass backs. It looks great, but it is very slippery. So having a case with a little bit more of texture does help a lot not to lose your phone or not to have the phone slip out of your hand. So this is actually pretty nice. But what happens if you don't have an iPhone? So just like on my Quadlock, I have this universal mount, which is just a 3M sticker that is attached to a slim hard case for the phone. So here is the universal adapter from Peakdesign, and I assume that it's basically the same idea. So yeah, you have a 3M sticker. This is basically the adhesive that you can find on many GoPro mounts, and as far as I can tell from a lot of friends who are riding motorcycles with a GoPro attached to the helmet, these 3M stickers are usually very durable and will hold to your phone, to your camera, etc. And yes, you can see from my Quadlock mount, which is also attached with the 3M sticker, this holds up very well, and I'm not afraid that my phone will detach from this adhesive and be lost on the highway. I'm pretty sure that this adhesive will hold the universal mount as well. But in order to test this, I will have to buy another case. Obviously, you can just attach this to your phone, and 3M adhesive is actually easy to remove with a hairdryer. So with some heat applied to the sticker, you can remove the sticker from any surface without any residues. But I personally prefer to get another hard shell case and then just attach the universal mount to the case. So I won't be able to test this mount until I have bought another case. Yeah, from first impressions, the design is very cool. The surface, I like the surface, and I think this is metal, this outer stuff. But I'm really looking forward to see how this mount actually works. And now getting to the important part. So this is the motorcycle bar mount, as you can see from the great packaging. So this will go onto my motorcycle. All right, so yeah, this is the mount, and this on first impression feels incredible. This is all aluminum. On the Quadlock, unfortunately, everything, even the mount itself that is on my motorcycle, is made out of plastic, which is very durable and hasn't failed me yet. But I'm not sure how plastic will hold up over a longer period of time when it's exposed to sunshine, to UV rays, and more importantly, heat. So I have been using Quadlock on my motorcycle for 2 years and I haven't had any problems with durability. But having something made out of aluminium just gives you a little bit more ease of mind. So let's see how this mount works. So you have this square. Let's use this iPhone case. Oh, so that's magnetic, and it just flies basically to the mount, and it's pretty sturdy. I didn't expect that. So to release the mount, you have to push these 2 buttons. Oh, and then yeah, you can detach the case. You have these push buttons, and the securing mechanism just goes to the bottom to detach the case basically. So let's do this again. So that's pretty neat. So that's a very sturdy connection. That's great. So I wouldn't, at first I thought, okay, maybe this won't be that of a strong connection on the highway. I would fear this potentially could just slip off if this would just be a magnetic connection. But seeing that there is some security measures so that you don't lose your phone, that's great. Yeah, this feels like metal, and it has this little ridge underneath where the mount just locks onto it. Let's detach that. So yeah, you can actually put this into vertical or horizontal orientation, which is great. So this is the handlebar mount. So this basically attaches to the handlebar itself. However, if you have like a race bike, you can use the so-called stem mount. I have a naked bike, so I don't have the option to use this stem mount, and I have to use the handlebar mount. So with this, you basically attach this part into the stem between your handlebar and have the phone right in the middle, which is pretty great. But as mentioned, this doesn't work on my motorcycle, unfortunately. So whenever I will use this phone holder, I will use this handlebar mount and attach it to my MT-07. Yeah, first impression, this is a very well designed, well constructed, phone case solution. And I know that I have seen some Instagram ads and some posts. They have like this whole collection of different items that you can use with this case. Okay, so that was the unboxing and first impressions of the Peakdesign mobile accessory everyday case phone mount. First impressions, awesome design. I really like the whole aesthetic, the build quality, and yeah, how this square mount attaches to this motorcycle mount. But as you can see from the website, there are so many different attachments that you can use in combination with this case, which makes this whole system very versatile. I love my Quadlock mount, and overall I really enjoy using the Quadlock, and I can still highly recommend this. However, this Peakdesign is, yeah, it's tempting. It's a very cool mount. It does look a little bit more streamlined because, as you can see, this Quadlock design is fairly big. It is very confidence inspiring that this mount will hold up and won't break away. However, that being said, this is made out of plastic and this is made out of metal, so there is a little bit more security, or it appears that this is a little bit stronger and therefore potentially more secure. That is something I need to test out. While this is metal and therefore gives you the impression that it is more durable, you have to admit that the mount overall is very small. So there is some potential that over time maybe this metal will scrape away in some form and potentially isn't that secure in terms of being attached to the mount. But yeah, that's definitely something I need to figure out in a longer period of time. The only thing that I need to tell everyone that is using a phone mount on the motorcycle, be aware that most phones nowadays have optical image stabilization, which is basically very simplified a motor or a gyroscope that stabilizes your picture whenever you're taking a picture with your camera. So this is a mechanical system within your camera inside the phone. So whenever a phone is attached to a motorcycle, there are a lot of vibrations which can either interfere or damage the optical image stabilization on your phone. Quadlock has developed an anti-vibration module that you can attach to your motorcycle that takes away most of the vibrations and keeps your camera protected from all of these vibrations. Peakdesign doesn't have this system yet, but I assume they will develop something similar in the future. However, I can recognize that not all of you ride a motorcycle, so having this system with all of the other attachments, be it camera related attachments or just having this on your car because this is a magnetic system, so you don't have to fiddle around that much compared to the Quadlock, I can see that this case is more suitable for many people, and I feel like this could be something I can recommend more than the Quadlock because it just looks a little bit more elegant and isn't that cumbersome, because the Quadlock you need to attach then rotate to make it secure, and this is just basically a magnetic connection that you can just attach like this. It's much more easier in a way. So I feel like this might be more people's cup of tea compared to the Quadlock. But yeah, as mentioned, I need to test this out on a longer period of time to see how well this actually works. But from first impressions, I really like the design, I really like the construction, the choices of materials with this textured back, which is great. It doesn't slip out of your hands that quickly. And yeah, I have to say, Peakdesign, very well designed. I'm looking forward to test out this setup. And last but not least, let me know in the comment section below, do you use A, any cases on your phone, or do you like to use your phone naked? And B, if you use a case, do you like these cases with these types of attachments? You have SP Connect, you have Quadlock, and now you have Peakdesign. And this is a very refined system. So I would like to know from you, which system are you using on a day-to-day basis or on your motorcycle? Let me know in the comment section below. And like always, if you have any more questions, also comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, click the like button. And please feel free to subscribe to my channel and click that little bell icon so you won't miss the next videos. Stay safe and healthy, and thank you very much. Alright, thank you very much for sticking around and watching this video overall. The bag that you have just seen in the B-roll was the Aikido Oxner. This is actually one of my favorite bags of 2020. The video favorite bags of 2020 you can find in the info tab above or in the description. Furthermore, I created a video with my ethics statement and how I want to support this channel financially. For me, it's very important to keep this channel as unbiased as possible. Therefore, I don't want to do any sponsorships, and I only have the YouTube monetization, and I created a Patreon to keep this channel running. Those two incomes, the monetization and the Patreon, support this channel. And to give back to all of you who support this channel via Patreon, you have access on Patreon to podcasts, behind the scenes, a Discord channel where we have monthly meetups, but also if you are in the highest tier, you have the chance to participate in a contest to win backpacks. And one of these bags that you can win at the moment is the Aikido Oxner. So if you want to support this channel, you can head over to Patreon, and if you're in the highest tier, you can actually win this Aikido Oxner bag. And yeah, we have these contests every 2 to 3 months. So yeah, if you want to support this channel, that would be awesome. However, please do not feel pressured in supporting me that way. I'm already very thankful and humbled that you are watching all of my videos, are subscribed to this channel, and yeah, enjoy all of this content despite the fact that no one of us is allowed to travel at the moment, so bags in general aren't that necessary at the moment. So you still watching this video and subscribing to this channel is incredible. Thank you so much for that. So yeah, if you are a supporter on Patreon, you have the chance to win the Aikido Oxner. And even if you are not on Patreon, thank you so much. And yeah, stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you in the next videos. Thank you very much.